Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you doing? How's everybody holding up? I hope. I hope you're doing all right. I really do. I want. There's so much going on in this world, isn't there? A lot going on with this virus. People are having a hard time dealing with it. We're talking about social distancing. We're learning new terminologies. People are, you know, sports are canceled. That freaked me out, y'all. Whenever I heard that, y'all know I like my sports, and so the world is just different, and so there's a whole lot that's going on. There's a lot of things that are really starting to get to people. All right, there are things that are causing folks to get upset and worried and scared about it. And look, some of that is very, very real, okay? I encourage all of us to take the advice of the CDC, of healthcare professionals. They're going to know more about this than we do, the general public. So let's just try to take their advice. However, I thought it might be fun just to have a little fun for a moment. Now, I'm not making fun of any situation, okay? So understand that out front. But a lot of times we want to make everything about politics, okay? And so we have people thinking that President Trump is saying, okay, so as long as I'm president of the United States, we will stop the coronavirus in its tracks, and everybody knows it. Okay, we try to make it all political or anything. It's not about that. Okay, we don't have Bernie Sanders sitting and say, my name is Bernie Sanders, and I'm running for president of the United States, and I believe that if one person gets the coronavirus, that everybody should get coronavirus, because it's not fair for just a elite group of people to be able to experience this. That's not what it's about, y'all. It's not about being political or anything like that. We need each other during this time. We need one another. All right. And so I thought I've been seeing a lot of people posting about Psalm 91, but I thought I would just read it and share it. I'm going to not try to go into a whole lot of commentary about it, but really whenever we try to make things all about the political nature of it or anything, I think we hurt each other. I want to talk about some good things, but first I'd really like to read this. This is Psalm 91. It says, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. And surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence, and He will cover you with feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Lord Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you. No disaster will come near your tent, for He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him and I will protect him. For he acknowledges my name. He will call on me and I will answer. I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Now, look, I'm not reading any of this to be political or to say that if you're in God, nothing bad will ever happen to you. Okay. And in fact, quite the opposite. Jesus says, in this world, you're going to have trouble. It's a promise from Christ. You're going to have trouble. But He also says, take heart. I have overcome the world. And so we don't look with earthly eyes only whenever we see this. One of the things that I love seeing is that we look for the good. I was at Walmart because we were running low on some food and other necessities. Okay. And so, but one thing that was really cool there, now the meat was totally wiped out, every sandwich meat and everything. There was one pack of ground beef left, and a guy had it, and a lady a little bit older, said, "Oh, I was looking for ground beef, but they're sold out." And so what he did was he said, "If you'll walk with me, ma'am, I'd like to pay for this and give it to you." And there were people helping each other out. Everybody seemed a little more patient. And that's important. And so I think that it's important that we realize that through all of this, God is sovereign and he's in charge and his will is going to shine through. And then you look for the good that people are doing. Maybe you're spending a little more time with your family. That's awesome. Maybe the time that you would normally be spent gathering or in large groups or anything like that, maybe that's time that you're spending, let's sit at home and let's talk and let's have a meal together. That's great. And so in the midst of all the uncertainty, one thing is certain. Our God reigns and he is sovereign and he is in charge. And the work's already been done at the cross. And so I just feel compelled. I wanted to read this Psalm 91, but I don't like to do anything without telling you a little bit about the gospel, because we make it so much more than it is. We devalue it sometimes because we talk about how we try to work for our salvation. The work's already been done on the cross. Jesus already paid the price. And so I want to encourage us to do well out of love for the sacrifice that Christ gave us. Because he loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. This is back to what we were just reading. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer. I will be with him in trouble. That's a promise. I will be with them in trouble. But we need to be careful. All right? Whenever we say things like, well, if you just believed more, God would take care of you. You wouldn't get sick. Okay? So let's watch out for each other. And maybe you're not in that group that is susceptible to this illness, but you may be around somebody who is. And so let's just be safe and be careful, but let's not forget that we still live life every day, that we still continue on with each other. Okay? So I apologize for the very bad President Trump and Bernie Sanders impersonation at the beginning. I was trying to be funny. I usually can do those a lot better, by the way. I think I got nervous whenever I saw that there was actually somebody on there watching. So you can go back and watch that. Watch me make a fool of myself if you'd like to. But I love you guys, and I'm praying for you, and we all need each other. Okay? So hopefully you're doing well. All right? I'm doing well. I'm actually I'm having to work. I'm here in my office right now at the Gospel Rescue Mission, and so still kind of working, but it's got a different feel, and I've got a lot of guests here that are a little bit afraid, and so if you don't mind saying a prayer for them, say a prayer for our staff, because we've got a lot of people here that we have to care for, and certain occupations you just don't get the option to socially distance yourself, and here at the Gospel Rescue Mission, we're serving and helping people, and they have no place to go to isolate themselves. They have no place to go, and so pray for this place. Pray for the safety, and really just pray for understanding for each other. All right, hey, I'm going to get off here because I'll start to babble. I know me, and that's what I do. But I love you guys, and I hope you're doing well. And if you need anyone to pray for you or anything like that, feel free to hit me up, okay? Because I care about you, and I want you to know that somebody's praying for you. So if you need me to pray for you, if you have my phone number, send me a text. If not, you can hit me up on Messenger there and say, hey, this is what's going on, and I really need somebody to pray for me and with me. All right, I appreciate you guys. You have a good day.